Okay. And that intro was like short, but that's fine. Anyways, hello. Good afternoon. I guess 6 p.m.'s evening, eh? Good evening, everyone. Okay, so, yeah. Anyways, unannounced, stream. It's gonna be fast. I say it's gonna be fast every time, and it's never gonna be fast, but it's gonna be fast. Lots of stuff to do. And why not do it on stream for once? I can't always be doing these things off stream. First things first, expeditions. Hey, Catherine. Alright. Obtain. I think rock-wise. Do we have enough rocks yet? I don't actually know. Collecting a lot of these recently. But I don't think it's ever enough. Yeah. I mean, I've been doing a lot of like basic necessities from expeditions, but even then, it's like nothing. Hey, Wagner. Need some stuff being made. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it costs 80. Let's check our battle pass here. We've done the forge and the cook, so in terms of the forge, we just need to collect it. So we'll wait for next week to collect those. Bounties and stuff, we haven't done those yet. Ley lines, yeah, we can do ley lines later. How much? Right, we've kept on resin. Check our bag here. We have 3 of these condensed resin, so we are actually fully blown out, capped on resin right now. In that case, let's go give Storm Terror a visit. Alright, let's go confront Storm Terror. We're not using my current party, by the way. This is my current reaction party. I like to use this for like the Pyroregis line, but that's kind of it. Oh yeah, the usual. We'll bring in the dual Geo, dual Pyro combo. Anyone who's rolled at least Noelle's banner will have the same, since Noelle's the only one that's kind of different. Alright. So I like to go with my bag. Have a bite of some delicious fisherman's toast. Let's combo that with cold cuts. I think cold cut's fine. Boost our physical damage by a bit here. Nothing wrong with that, I would say. Alright, he's gonna do his little dash through the platform attack. This is, like, on the side's 100% safe. I just like to be, like, flying up, though. Alright, so he's gonna do his little attack. Dodge it with the dash. Okay, move out here. Oh, I missed mine. Oh, no, I landed my E. Good. Alright, now he's gonna do his drop down attack. Alright, so he's on the right side. Let's go over here, grab the move out plus 10% attack buff. Find another E. Oh, wait. That's fine. The dashes here and there. Okay, Noelle's shield up. And that, because since I'm Geo, the Geo combo, that increases my damage output by 25%. That's actually really good for me. Yeah. Okay. So now he's gonna do his little ball explosion attack, one like that, and one of those hit me, it's fine. And now he's gonna do his rain attack. So we have, I believe, a whole slew of platforms. I think it affects 4 platforms, yeah? I can see it. So I think the fastest way to go about this is going to the right side. It doesn't do much damage at the moment. It's like 100 something damage. Okay, so it's like 5 or so? I know it affects a fair number. You can just kind of fly and ignore him. It's not going to hit you. 400 damage now, so it's ramping up. It ramps up pretty quickly, so you don't want to stay there for a long time if you can help it. Switch to Zhongling. Over here. Shield up. the damage with Traveler at my current state. I think, yeah, I should be able to knock him out every time. Alright, and wait till the little crosshair appears, and that's when you start jumping on his neck. Before that, it's his neck's a little buggy. Ah! Dash too far out. Let me land this. Okay. Missed. Alright, it's fine. We got 2 more slashers. Next time I just gotta remember to jump instead of dash. Okay, now he's gonna do his little... Here it comes. Okay, here it is. Cool set. I can burn Noelle's burst here. Actually, it's actually a lot less damage than I thought it'd be. Oh, my bad. I thought it was a lot more damage than that. It's fine. This is the 3rd time we've knocked his little... Or, not little. We've knocked him down onto the platform for us to whack at him. So after this, he's going to activate his little rain dance, or his raining skill again to like cause the platforms to be meh. Making it so that we can't stand there, and we lucky. Our skill there hit him as he was going up, so that was really lucky. Alright, would we get anything nice? Bard Feather, his claw. Alright, switch to the Bard Feather. Defense percentage, flat defense, element mastery, and percent HP. I've talked about this before. I hate flat values for attack, HP, def. These are the worst. So anything with the flat value is a no-go in my book. Like, it can always be improved. Like this is good. This is a top tier feather. Like to show a different example. Percent crit rate. We have elemental mastery, crit damage, defense percentage. Like, come on. Obviously, the rolls could have been better. It rolled a fair bit into elemental mastery here. But crit damage, it rolled a little bit into that. Overall, very satisfied with this feather. The retracing bolide, a 2-piece, like this is like for Noelle, easily. Extra defense, increased shield strength, and for like, if I get more, if I get this to 4-piece, then while protected by shield gain, additional 40% normal and charge attack damage. Like this is all for Noelle. Like in terms of the set, that's perfect for Noelle. Why? Because her skill, her talent, makes it so that if you use Noelle as your main DPS, she can almost have 100% uptime on her skill, which is her shield. Not to mention she's Geo, so anything that has an element, she can get like the crystallized shield. So she'll just get more damage. So the thing about why I specify damage is because for Noelle, her damage scales off her defense. So having more attack doesn't really help her too much, but having more defense and then more damage based off that defense is a lot. Alright, so let's we can check our battle pass right now. Claim this. Level 46. We're almost done with our battle pass. Very close, very close. 8k Mora. I guess we'll go visit the Wolf Andras. Alright. So let's see. So I think I found probably my quickest path over to Andras, and we're keeping with this party, by the way. It's pretty decent. I like to run over here. So this climb up over there is a bit of a climb, like a large bit of a climb. So I like to come over here, get back our stamina here. We do need our stamina for this. Okay. 200 is more than enough. Let's go. Alright. This way, it's not one trip up. It's actually split a little bit. That way, we have enough stamina to go all from about 200, roughly speaking. Obviously, if you do what I did, and there we go. Hey Tota, welcome to the stream. Yeah, redo what I did. You'll just barely make it if you just casually climb without, the jumping. Perhaps having a lot less stamina would work too. I think I'll give it like 140-ish, maybe less. If you have like the climbing food, I'm not using the climbing food. I'm using the gliding food, so that makes a difference too. All right, so I just realized my audio is extremely loud. So let's change that. Perfect. All right, Andras, do that. Yeah, you can tell Andras does a lot of damage, by the way, because managed to wipe Noelle's skill shield in one tail swipe. So I'm just kind of burning all my bursts here to dodge all his attacks on me right now. And using the invincibility frames of the dash whenever I can. Alright. Yeah, okay. At the end of the day, I did spec my Traveler to be my DPS, so it's fine. Just keep doing it like this. Saving the burst at the moment in case he starts attacking. The burst does, here we go, like that. That way you can dodge his damage while dealing a little bit yourself. And yeah, keep trying to time the dodges. Here, yeah, okay, he hit me there. Fair play. Alright, here, I want to keep the duration of the shield up on Noelle, by the way. I do have her at Constellation 1, which means if she has her skill and her burst active at the same time, then her healing off her skill is guaranteed instead of being 50%. And now you can see the skill is just about back up here. So I'm going to take the hit, dash, use her skill here, get the heal, dash. Okay, took the hit there, didn't mean to actually. Alright. Bit poor timing left and right, but ultimately not the worst. So he is gonna do this, use the skill like that, and he's gonna hit that. I don't know if he took damage there. I think I missed. So this is a trick you can do with the pillars that you create using Geo Traveler. It's actually like my first time doing it. Yeah, you can see his attack kind of just stopped in place, and that's because he kind of took damage from the pillar exploding. Alright. Alright. Ooh. Okay, so we took him to half health, and that forces him to use this attack. This attack pattern. It forces it. Boom. So you can see this here, there was a gap in his icy path, and that indicates that his attack stopped for a moment. Yeah, and there we can see him actually take damage, the 9k damage. That's not bad. Not bad at all. You know he's going to do his jump attack because he's already dashed twice. Oh no, never mind. There it is. He has dashed 3 times, not twice. And now he does his little jump. Little buggy, but it's okay. It's always a little buggy, right? Anyways, in this phase, he moves a lot less. Like, he doesn't really prance and dance around as much. Both good and bad, really. But he's a lot easier for me to deal with in this phase. Because since he's kind of just standing there, I get to whack at him pretty freely. Like, he can still hurt you, right? But just time your abilities right, you'll be fine. Standing directly behind him in this phase actually isn't the greatest from my experience, because his tail whips actually hurts a little bit. Obviously his claws and stuff also hurts quite a bit, but I prefer dealing with that rather than his tail. His tail swipe is a little hard to dash in my experience. Maybe it's easier for other players, but for me I prefer his claws. And then, yeah, switch into instant burst to dodge. That was just me getting lucky. My burst has no invincibility frames. Here you just learn timing and then you can just dash. And dash does have invincibility frames. So as long as you have the timing down, you can dodge all the damage. So that's nice. Dodge. I can't see, I'll just burst first. Get the damage in there. Yeah, that tail is kind of annoying. And now we finish him off with a couple more swings. Like so. And he's done. And now we got a reward. Yep. He's Origin Risen. Concert's Final Hour. Okay, cool. And Tale of Boreas. Boreas. Okay, so we can go back to the Battle Pass here. Grab this. By the way, the monthly here. Okay, so this one would pretty much cap a lot of players, I see. By cap, I mean get their BP to level 50 if it hasn't been already. Origin Resin, almost done as well. This is 2 levels automatically. Look at that value. Look at that number. So these two... I'm almost done this, by the way. Yeah, we're almost done our Battle Pass here. And then in terms of this, 8, so Battle Pass will give us our 9th. Artifacts, Concerto's Final Hour. That's down here. Attack! Okay. You have my attention. Defense, flat defense, and HP. Okay. You were so good, and then you just fell short for me. Unfortunate. Okay, so you can see our resin is now at 41. No longer capped. Don't have to worry too much about it now. And I'm going to just be here for a moment, talk to the statue actually. Just check my other units, by the way. So you can check it by Statue's Blessing. And you can see the value, Restorative Power. This is the amount of HP it can restore to your characters. And it was mainly for Xingqiu here, just because he had like no HP, right? Alright. So we can do our dailies now. I'm going to head over. You can already see the daily over there. Just take him out. And in order to do that, like roaming the world and whatnot, I'm going to switch over my party to this one. Official Kaya Xingqiu. Xingqiu and is the only one in this party that's not really free. Official was free from the event, so I suppose she doesn't really count anymore either. But for a time she was free, so I'll count it for now, I guess. Remember, burst to dodge damage. And I'm just gonna constantly switch characters. That's kind of the thing about this team here. It's a lot of character switching. It's not like my other team where it's just use one character to brute force everything down. This is a much more heavily reliant on constantly switching your characters left and right to get out certain reactions. Looks like I need to take care of you. I do that. Put down Kaya, freeze you. Put down Oz to shock ya. Okay. One big downside of this team is that it doesn't run Pyro at all. So Pyro being one of the strongest elements in the game and most heavily favored by the devs, it makes this team a lot weaker than a lot of other teams, unfortunately. But I don't mind. Like all these reactions. Like Traveler being my main DPS makes him very valuable. He already does a ton of damage, so you can just see just like that. You can single target wise, this is probably my strongest single target team, and that's because of Xingqiu's support potential. So you can definitely thank him for that. So let's actually switch out Traveler here, because Daily Commissions give Companionship EXP, which Traveler does not gain any benefit from. And you can see I have other 5-star characters, which, whatever. Let's bring in Noelle, the maid. She will fulfill the role of DPS just fine. Definitely not as well as Geo Traveler, but that's because I decked out Geo Traveler to be my main DPS. Nonetheless, Noelle here, her artifact set. She's currently running Exiled and Berserker. more supporty overall. Definitely a lot more on the support end of things. If I were to set her up with proper gear, she'd be using this feather. As I said, this the Retracing Bolide set. You can see the name of the set right here. This is exactly what she's looking for. And so this is Retracing Bolide. It is flat HP, percent HP. I don't like this feather, this flower, just because it gives flat defense. Hourglass wise, this is not the worst. I would be looking for a defense one, like this, for example. Crit rate at flat attack. You can see my preferences are a lot more picky when it comes to artifacts now. But that just comes from the fact that I'm slowly starting to grind for these artifacts, so it's not exactly worth my time otherwise. You can see this is the Chalice. Physical damage bonus, not great. Geo damage bonus would be okay. And I'm saying okay because Noelle is going to be predominantly geo damage. But for Goblet, I don't think I'm looking for anything besides more defense. Honestly. And then for the hat, this is where we want the percent crit rate. And I say crit rate because Noelle deals a fair bit of damage already. And the hat is definitely where you want to get your crit rate from. Crit damage is definitely something you could go for as well. That's not an issue. If either or is fine. Just know that if you depend on what you choose, like the mass is the most important bit in my opinion. Depending on what you choose, absolutely determines what you're going to be looking for from the rest of your artifacts. So we bring out Oz, then Kaya to bring out the freezing. And the nice thing about this is the fact that Noelle does bring in the super heals for the entire party. Xingqiu only heals the active character with a skill. So this does help a lot, actually. So this keeps Xingqiu nice, healthy, and happy. While this keeps Xingqiu makes Noelle even tankier, even stronger, lets her tank up a lot more. You can see my overall damage has dropped significantly, but it's okay because despite the significant drop, it hasn't exactly impeded us in terms of dealing with our enemies here. So we'll just keep going along with this. Freeze, use your skills, bring out the big sword with Noelle, boom. So with this, you can see, even though Noelle isn't the burstiest of characters, she can dish out a lot of damage and bring out the pain when you need it. What helps definitely is Kaya. The combo uses Kaya and Xingqiu to bring in the freezing potential, but because it's raining, Kaya is actually a ton stronger here in this particular instance. Just by the sheer fact that he is ice and the rain causes the hydro wet application to everybody. Obviously, in this state, the cryo archers from the Healer Cure camp are also much larger pain to deal with. But that is okay. That is not okay for official, but that's okay because we have a medic on the team in Noelle. This is why I love to bring her around from place to place. Just so handy to have. Yep, do that. Bring this back in. And you can, if you pay attention to her skill, Noelle's skill I mean, look at the number on it. Every 4 swings from her claymore, the cooldown goes down by 1 second. So yeah, this is pretty much the combo, like the combo, honestly. I do have to be very aware of the cryo archer, as I've said earlier, just because the dude can definitely keep me frozen in place and get super annoying because of that. So we'll do the same to this guy. and see how he likes it. One of the things that actually is counterintuitive to frozen characters is that you can smash them out of being frozen with a claymore. So it has what is known as anti-synergy with claymore users. Slightly. It's not a big deal, honestly. Hello, Odette. Welcome to the stream. Just doing a little bit of commentary, a little bit of this and that. Okay, so this one should be... It's either the Crowd Mage or it's going to be like the Animo elemental thingy above her. Can't tell which one. Okay, it's the Wind elemental thingy mabobber. Eye of the Storm, that's the name, right? I'm just gonna call you elemental thingy mabobber from now on. Alright, so bring out Oz, and we'll just have... Okay, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna freeze you where you stand. That was rude. Come back down, please. Freeze. Alright. Switch to Zing Shoot. I want this. So this is pretty nice. Having an archer with a Zing Shoot support. It deals a fair bit of damage. Alright. Once Oz is done, bring him out. Get Kaya back in here. Keep it frozen. Yeah, what also helps is the fact that it's currently raining, so it automatically has the hydro application on him. So, like, Kaya, he's a king when it's raining. Just strip, he is a king. I think the last commission is over here at the church, so let's go to the church. Okay. If we check our Mora account, by the way, we're at 400k Mora right now, which is kind of unfortunate. We'll have to do more ley lines runs. Probably do it this stream too. Talk to Victor. Victor's the Fatui guy, right? Yep. If I'm not mistaken, I have to teleport here for his commission. I've done this commission before, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Kinda. Just a little bit. Oh, this is probably a different commission then. It's actually over here. Interesting. Okay, I had no idea. Wrong TP point. That's alright. They're teleport points, so... Oh, hello. Hi. Just gotta take you all out. Lots of damage, lots of damage. Let's just do it this way for maximum damage. Quickly get this done and over with. Alright. Just want to point out the fact that Xingqiu, Kaya, Official are all pretty low levels. Like, Noelle's level 70, and she's the highest one in this current roster. And these are level 75 characters, or enemies I should be saying. So it's not always below. Like, Xingqiu's level 40, Kaya's level 60, Official's level 50, and I have level 70. So this party level is pretty low. But despite that, it's pretty easy to take out all these enemies. I want you, I want you, like so. Get all us out here. And then we'll do this with a little bit of this action. Yeah, I'm just having Noelle hard carry me right now. That's kind of because I'm doing daily commissions, so I learned about how the friendship or companionship EXP came from commissions. I don't know why, but for some reason I always thought that companionship EXP was just like character EXP, which is not. Character EXP you get from killing these enemies in the world. It's different. And so up until like recently, and you know I'm already like AR 47. 46, 47? Where am I? 47. This is now when I've noticed like just how long I've been using my traveler to do like data commissions and such. Kind of unfortunate, I guess, in that regards. So I've definitely been wasting a lot of potential companion EXP, but it's whatever, really. I'm fine with that. Just using traveler for everything. I guess it's like a little bit of an efficiency tip for those who wants to know for the future. Alright, let's go talk back to Victor. I don't really care too much for his lines. For the most part, you can find all his all the character lines on like the wikis and stuff, so I'm not gonna sit through a lot of it these days. Treasures, yep. Alright, buddy. Daily missions are done. So we go over here, claim this. What do we want to do next? I did do one of the 9 special delivery orders from the event, by the way. This one, the Good Hunter Express. Wangshu Takeaway. Let's do this one. You know the thing where you have to deliver 3 dishes to people without I just stepped on one of the tiniest bit of water and I had to do it? Yeah, that one was I did all these, by the way, on my Asia account first. Obviously off screen. Off stream, but yeah, this one is the one you're talking about. It's a bit of a pain, but I did find a way to do it very easily, actually. Okay, so this one you can run, just have to not take damage and such. Okay, so the route I actually discovered that is easiest for this one is you go this way with it. To the left, by the way, on the hillside, you can kind of see it already, like over there. There is a Pyro Abyss Mage, and also a one of those small, like the flower things that drop the nectar. So I like to just avoid that. So we're just gonna fly over here, start running. And you definitely want to avoid the water. So how I've achieved that is, I'm sure you've already done it, but how I like to achieve that is you just kind of walk over here. If the boxes exist, it's even easier. Just go on the box, float over, gently drop, and you talk with her. Here is the dish. If you don't have the box here, say you broke it. Same thing. So we can wait for the wetness to dissipate off us first. Alright, it's gone. Just like that. And try your best not to walk off. Right, in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go, oh, this is one of those guys here. We'll take care of this guy first. At the end, you still don't? Yeah, it's a pain. 73, hello. Come back. Yeah, you just gotta be careful with it. I'm sure you've done it already, but that's the best advice I can give you. It's just a pain in the butt how they've set that one up. I missed. It's not great. Go back here. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Nice. Alright. Climb up the hill. This was actually the route I was contemplating of going because it's just so much nicer. It's a lot higher up. But this path does bring issues. Where is it? The Pyro Abyss Mage. They do exist here. I ran into it when on my Asia account. What? Weird. That means I aggroed it from a different point and it followed me. Alright, that's fine. And last one, warm and fresh. This one's an interesting one. This is definitely the hardest of the three, by the way. For me anyways, this is like easily no competition, the most difficult of the three. Play my dailies. Ba-bam. Okay, so you talk to the chef Mao here. Not that, unless you haven't bought everything yet, in which case go buy everything, but alright. I'll deliver right now. Remember, not to knock it over, so don't take damage, you don't glide. Don't touch anything weird so you can't get hit by anything electrical either. Alright, so I like to teleport here. This is the closest teleport point. You really don't have much time either, which is the other thing. Alright. Remember, you can't take damage. You can run. You just can't glide. So the way you get down is literally just by down smash. And careful not to down smash too early. If you down smash from a very large height, like really high up, you will take damage. Obviously your down smash deals more damage that way, but yeah. Remember when the last stream disconnected because of your Wi-Fi? Does that happen regularly? It shouldn't. It's only been acting up recently. My Wi-Fi. So I did hear about how alright. Here's your food. And that's how you do it really. You just kind of down smash your way down the mountain and just run over to them. And so with the internet problem thing, it's I went to try and call my internet service provider, but they have been saying due to recent issues on their end, customers are gonna definitely feel problems. So yeah, apologies for that. It's definitely gonna be a recent thing, but it's still annoying nonetheless. So I'm gonna do some streams like perhaps in slightly more weird times. Don't know how else to word it, but hopefully it doesn't last. Yeah, this isn't a situation I want to last at all. Bye. By the way, for this build I'm using, Kaya, Xingqiu, and Fish are all running rather heavy elemental recharge builds. So that's why their bursts are constantly coming back up as quickly as they are, which makes them really nice for support, since their damage doesn't have to be them actively on the field. And so I can kind of save it for like when my Noelle is actively on the field. Alright, so I finished all the gliding stuff too, by the way. Except for Leap of Faith, apparently. Let's go. Completely forgot about this one, I suppose. I finished on the Asia server. Gotta remember to do it on the non-Asia server. Alright. Give me... Perfect. I believe here too, by the way, there is a Cryo Abyss Mage with one, yeah, with that thing over there as well. Aggro it. You can come over here. I guess the one thing I have to be careful of now is to not get hit by this guy's attack, because I do have the the Hydro Status Affliction applied on me right now. So getting hit by it would freeze me. But likewise, once this thing's shield is off, I can freeze it. Like so. Alright, got some on the Twitch side to ban. Give me a second. Give me your drops. And... banned. And we'll cleanse. Eh? Okay, I just don't see on my other side, but yeah, I can see Petia. Woohoo! All right, good enough. Alright. Now we aggro this thing. Yoru no Gengen. Kore. Yeah, we can freeze these flowers. Just chunk it bar. Simple stuff. They're called Whopper Flowers, right? Cryo Whopper Flower, yeah. And you're out of here. Woohoo! Alright. It's over there. The thing we need to do. Let's start it up. Definitely the most challenging of the set, but it's okay nonetheless. Bo -bo. Up we go. Honestly, the biggest thing you want to do is avoid getting hit by the I think they're pumpkins or something. Those stuff that's just kind of around. Reason being is they subtract time, 5 seconds off your time left, and that's the biggest killer in terms of like your score. Everything else is kind of whatever, but whoa, that shift in music. Speed it up. Drop down. Grab the coin. You definitely want the coins. Go back up. Okay, we're gonna go back up here. We're currently missing 1 coin. That's fine. It's the last coin's over here. This is gonna be sketchy. Did I make it? 126 with 5 coins is how much score? Just barely. Alright. Yeah. Again, this one's a lot more difficult, but still doable. Claim, claim, claim. Alright. How many power gems am I holding? 1,400. It's 200 more. Okay. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna probably end the stream at this point. Except I'm gonna do one last thing, which is head over to the Asia server and do a roll. I like to do my rolls on stream, not off stream. I know this is specifically more for like, yeah, the America server, because if I ever do clean up my playlists, I'll add this to my America server playlist, but it's whatever. Don't have to be that organized and restrict myself that much. Where's the fun in that? Also a new day. Give me something. Woo! Got her. Hello, Shinyen. I think it's how you pronounce her name. Something like that. Got her. Of course, it's this account that gets her. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, and the code redeems. Look at all those primal gems. Wonderful. Right on. All right. Anyways, that's really it. All right, thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Might be another stream, might not be. Who knows? In the meanwhile, do check out Saki the Cherry Idol. She's currently streaming some Doki Doki Literature Club. If you're free, if you're not, that's fine too. But yeah, have a good day, everyone. Let's cue the outro. Where's my outro? Outro. Wait. Oh, there it is. They changed how the format is. Alright, bye everyone. Roll credits.